Why do some people achieve great success while others struggle to make progress? Is talent alone enough to succeed, or does hard work play a bigger role? Have you ever set a goal but found yourself avoiding the effort needed to reach it? Many people desire success, yet they hesitate when it comes to putting in the necessary work. Whether it's due to fear of failure, a preference for comfort, or the belief in shortcuts. Avoiding hard work is one of the biggest barriers to personal and professional growth. Understanding why people resist effort and how this mindset affects their lives is crucial in overcoming the habit of seeking the easy way out. Not having clear goals is one of the biggest reasons why people fail to succeed in life. When a person does not know exactly what they want to achieve, they end up wandering aimlessly without making real progress. Without a specific destination in mind, any effort they put in becomes scattered and ineffective. Clear goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. When goals are vague or undefined, it becomes difficult to stay focused and take meaningful steps toward success. Many people have dreams, but they never take the time to define them properly. They might say they want to be successful, rich, or happy, but these are broad and unclear ambitions. Success means different things to different people, and without a clear vision of what it looks like, it becomes nearly impossible to work towards it in an organized manner. For example, someone who wants to become financially successful must decide exactly how much money they aim to earn, by what time, and through which means. Without setting specific, measurable, and realistic targets, their efforts will lack direction and consistency. Another issue with not having clear goals is that it leads to procrastination and indecisiveness. When a person does not have a concrete plan, they struggle to take action. They keep delaying important steps because they are unsure of what to do next. As a result, they waste time, lose motivation, and often give up before making any real progress. On the other hand, when a person has a well-defined goal, they know what actions to take and when to take them. This clarity allows them to break their goal into smaller, manageable tasks and tackle them one by one, making success much more achievable. Moreover, a lack of clear goals results in a lack of motivation. When a person does not have a strong reason or purpose driving them forward, they easily get distracted and lose interest in their work. Motivation comes from knowing why something is important and having a vision of what success will bring. People who succeed are often those who set ambitious yet realistic goals and remind themselves constantly why they started. They have a clear picture of their desired future and stay committed to achieving it. In contrast, those without clear goals often feel lost and discouraged. They compare themselves to others, wonder why they are not progressing, and may even feel like giving up. However, the real problem is not a lack of ability, but a lack of clarity. Without a definite plan, even the most talented individuals struggle to make consistent progress. Therefore, if one truly wants to succeed, the first step is to define their goals clearly. They must know exactly what they want, why they want it, and how they plan to achieve it. Setting clear goals is not just about writing down ambitions. It is about creating a detailed plan with specific steps. Successful people break their goals into short-term and long-term objectives, track their progress, and make adjustments along the way. They stay focused, disciplined, and committed to their vision. When a person has a clear goal, they become more determined, resilient, and willing to overcome obstacles. No matter how difficult the journey may be, their strong sense of purpose keeps them moving forward. Having clear goals is essential for success. Without them, people waste time, lack motivation, and struggle to make progress. But when goals are well defined, they provide direction, boost motivation, and make it easier to take consistent action. Those who set clear goals and remain dedicated to them are the ones who achieve great things in life. Fear of failure is one of the most common reasons why people do not succeed in life. It holds them back from taking risks, exploring new opportunities, and stepping outside their comfort zones. This fear is deeply rooted in the mind and can paralyze a person, preventing them from making any significant progress toward their goals. Many people have great ideas, talents, and potential, but they hesitate to take action because they are afraid of making mistakes or facing rejection. They overthink every decision, worry about what others will say, and ultimately convince themselves that it is safer to do nothing rather than to try and fail. This fear often begins early in life, influenced by past experiences, societal expectations, and personal insecurities. If a person has faced criticism, rejection, or failure in the past, they may develop a belief that failing is something to be ashamed of. Instead of seeing it as a learning experience, they begin to associate failure with embarrassment and disappointment. This mindset creates a barrier between them and success because they start avoiding challenges that come with the possibility of failure. They stay in their comfort zone, doing only what feels safe and familiar, even if it means missing out on opportunities for growth and achievement. One of the biggest problems with the fear of failure is that it leads to self-doubt. When a person is afraid of failing, they begin to question their own abilities. They constantly wonder if they are good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to succeed. This negative thinking weakens their confidence and prevents them from putting in their best effort. Even when they have the skills and potential to succeed, their fear makes them hesitate, leading to missed opportunities. Over time, this hesitation turns into regret because they realize that their fear held them back from achieving something meaningful. Fear of failure also leads to perfectionism, which can be just as harmful as inaction. Some people refuse to start anything unless they are sure they can do it perfectly. They spend too much time planning, overanalyzing, and preparing, but they never actually take the first step. They believe that everything must be flawless from the beginning, and as a result, they delay progress indefinitely. What they fail to understand is that success is a process that involves learning from mistakes and improving along the way. Perfection is not required to start. What matters is taking action and making adjustments as needed. Another way the fear of failure holds people back is by causing them to give up too soon. Some individuals start working toward a goal, but as soon as they face a challenge or a setback, they become discouraged and quit. They see failure as a sign that they are not capable rather than as a natural part of the journey. Successful people, on the other hand, understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone toward it. Every mistake, rejection, or setback provides valuable lessons that help refine skills, strengthen resilience, and increase chances of success in the future. Those who achieve greatness are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to let failure stop them. Another important thing to understand is that failure is temporary. Many people fear failure because they believe it will define them permanently. They think that if they fail at something, it means they are a failure as a person. But in reality, failing at a task does not mean a person is incapable. It simply means they need to try a different approach. The most successful individuals in the world have faced multiple failures before achieving success. They did not allow their mistakes to define them. Instead, they learned from them, adapted, and kept going. The only real failure is giving up entirely. Fear of failure is often linked to worrying about what others will think. Many people do not take risks because they are afraid of being judged or laughed at. They worry about disappointing family, friends, or society. However, the truth is that most people are too busy with their own lives to focus on someone else's failures. Even if they do judge, their opinions do not determine one's success or happiness. What truly matters is personal growth and the willingness to push past fear in pursuit of one's dreams. Overcoming the fear of failure requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing failure as something negative, it should be viewed as a learning experience. Every successful person has failed multiple times before achieving their goals. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is how they handle failure. Those who embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward eventually reach their desired outcomes. Taking small steps, celebrating progress, and focusing on growth rather than perfection can help in reducing the fear of failure. In the end, success is not about never failing. It is about rising every time one falls. Those who allow fear to control them will always remain stuck, while those who push through their fear will discover new opportunities, growth, and ultimately, success. Lack of consistency is one of the biggest obstacles to success. Many people start something with great enthusiasm, set ambitious goals, and work hard in the beginning, but as time passes, their motivation fades and they begin to slow down. Eventually, they either stop putting in the effort or quit entirely. This pattern of starting and stopping prevents them from making real progress. Success is not just about working hard for a short time. It is about staying committed over the long term, even when results are not immediately visible. One of the main reasons people struggle with consistency is that they expect quick results. In today's fast-paced world, many individuals look for instant success and overnight achievements. When they do not see immediate progress, they become discouraged and lose interest. They start questioning whether their efforts are worth it and begin to look for easier alternatives. However, real success does not happen overnight. It requires continuous effort, patience, and persistence. Those who achieve great things in life are the ones who remain dedicated even when progress is slow. They understand that every small step they take is bringing them closer to their goal, even if they cannot see the results right away. Another factor that contributes to inconsistency is a lack of discipline. Many people rely solely on motivation to take action. While motivation can be a great starting point, it is not a reliable source of long-term success. Motivation comes and goes. Some days, a person feels highly inspired, while other days they may not feel like doing anything at all. Those who succeed do not depend on motivation alone. They develop discipline and habits that keep them on track even when they do not feel motivated. They set routines, create schedules, and follow a system that helps them stay consistent regardless of how they feel on a particular day. Distractions and procrastination also play a major role in inconsistency. In today's digital age, there are countless distractions that pull people away from their goals. Social media, television, video games, and other forms of entertainment make it easy to lose focus. A person might start working towards a goal, but soon they find themselves scrolling through their phone or watching videos instead of staying committed to their work. Over time, these small distractions add up, and before they realize it, they have lost weeks or even months of valuable time. Successful individuals learn to manage distractions by setting priorities, creating a focused environment, and being mindful of how they spend their time. Another common reason for inconsistency is a lack of proper planning. Many people start working towards their goals without a clear plan. They may have a vision of what they want to achieve, but they do not break it down into actionable steps. As a result, they become overwhelmed and unsure of what to do next. When challenges arise, they struggle to stay on track because they do not have a structured approach. Having a well-defined plan makes it easier to stay consistent. It provides a roadmap that guides each step of the journey, making it easier to track progress and stay motivated. Fear of failure is another hidden cause of inconsistency. When people start something new, they are often excited and full of hope. But as soon as they face difficulties or setbacks, fear starts to creep in. They begin to doubt themselves and wonder if they are capable of achieving their goals. Instead of pushing through the challenges, they slow down, hesitate, or give up entirely. This cycle of starting and stopping becomes a habit. And over time, they develop a mindset that makes it even harder to stay consistent. Successful people, on the other hand, understand that failure is a part of the journey. They embrace setbacks as learning experiences and keep moving forward no matter what. Lack of consistency can also be a result of low self-discipline. Many people struggle with maintaining routines and sticking to their commitments. They make promises to themselves but do not follow through. This not only affects their progress, but also lowers their self-confidence. When a person repeatedly fails to stay consistent, they start to believe that they are not capable of success. This negative self-image makes it even harder to break the cycle. The key to overcoming this is to build self-discipline gradually, starting with small commitments and following through on them consistently helps to strengthen discipline over time. A major reason why consistency is so important is that it builds momentum. When a person takes action regularly, even if the steps are small, they create a powerful force that keeps them moving forward. Momentum makes tasks easier, because once a habit is established, it requires less effort to maintain. For example, if someone wants to develop a fitness routine, the hardest part is getting started. But once they exercise regularly for a few weeks, it becomes a natural part of their lifestyle. However, if they stop, they have to start from scratch again, which makes it even harder to stay committed. This is why staying consistent is crucial for long-term success. Consistency also builds trust and credibility, both personally and professionally. In the workplace, employees who consistently perform well are more likely to get promotions and recognition. In personal relationships, people who are reliable and consistent earn the trust of others. Whether in business, sports, or personal growth, those who stay consistent are the ones who achieve the best results. People admire and respect individuals who stick to their commitments and prove their dedication over time. To develop consistency, it is important to create habits and routines that support long-term success. Setting specific goals, breaking them down into smaller steps, and tracking progress can help in maintaining consistency. Having a support system, such as mentors, accountability partners, or like-minded individuals, can also make a huge difference. Surrounding oneself with people who encourage growth and discipline can help in staying committed to long-term goals. In the end, lack of consistency is one of the biggest reasons why people fail to succeed. Starting something is easy, but staying committed over the long term requires discipline, patience, and determination. Those who develop the habit of consistency will always be ahead of those who only rely on motivation. Success is not about making huge efforts for a short period. It is about making small, consistent efforts over time. No matter how difficult the journey may seem, staying consistent is the key to turning dreams into reality. A negative mindset is one of the biggest barriers to success. The way a person thinks influences their actions, decisions, and overall approach to life. When someone has a negative mindset, they focus more on problems than solutions, doubt their abilities, and expect failure instead of success. This way of thinking creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where negative thoughts lead to negative outcomes. Even if opportunities are available, a person with a negative mindset fails to see them or hesitates to take advantage of them. One of the biggest issues with a negative mindset is that it destroys self-confidence. A person who constantly tells themselves that they are not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving their goals will start to believe it. This lack of belief in oneself leads to hesitation, inaction, and missed opportunities. Instead of taking risks and trying new things, they convince themselves that they will fail before they even start. Over time, this repeated pattern of self-doubt becomes deeply ingrained, making it even harder to break free from negative thinking. Another major problem with a negative mindset is that it causes people to dwell on past failures. Everyone experiences setbacks in life, but those with a negative outlook allow these failures to define them. Instead of learning from their mistakes and moving forward, they keep reliving their past disappointments and using them as proof that they are incapable of success. They might say things like, "I have failed before, so I will fail again," or "nothing ever works out for me." This kind of thinking prevents growth because it stops a person from taking new chances and making improvements. Successful individuals, on the other hand, see failure as a lesson rather than a final result. They analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and use that knowledge to do better in the future. Negativity also affects the way people see challenges. A person with a positive mindset views obstacles as opportunities to grow, while someone with a negative mindset sees them as impossible barriers. When faced with a difficult situation, a negative thinker will immediately assume that it is too hard to handle or that they are destined to fail. This leads to a lack of effort, because if they already believe they cannot succeed, they will not put in the necessary work. In contrast, those with a growth mindset embrace challenges, knowing that overcoming them will make them stronger and more capable. A negative mindset can also affect relationships and social interactions. People who constantly complain, criticize, or focus on the worst in every situation often push others away. Nobody enjoys being around someone who is always negative, as it drains energy and creates an unpleasant atmosphere. Additionally, negativity attracts more negativity. When a person surrounds themselves with negative thoughts and conversations, they reinforce their own pessimistic beliefs. This makes it even harder to break free from the cycle of negativity. On the other hand, positive and optimistic people tend to attract supportive and successful individuals, creating an environment that encourages growth and success. Another damaging effect of negative thinking is that it leads to fear and hesitation. When a person believes that things will go wrong, they become afraid to take action. They overthink every decision, worry about every possible problem, and eventually convince themselves that taking action is too risky. This fear holds them back from pursuing their dreams, trying new experiences, or making important life changes. While cautious thinking is necessary in some situations, excessive negativity leads to missed opportunities and regret. Those who achieve success are the ones who take calculated risks, believe in their abilities, and push past their fears. Negative thinking also affects physical and mental health. Constant worry, stress, and pessimism can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical illnesses. Studies have shown that people with a positive outlook on life tend to live longer, have better immune systems, and handle stress more effectively. Negative thinkers, on the other hand, often struggle with mental fatigue, lack of energy, and emotional burnout. Their minds are filled with doubts and worries, leaving little room for creativity, productivity, or happiness. A positive mindset, however, can boost energy levels, improve focus, and create a sense of purpose and motivation. One of the worst effects of a negative mindset is that it stops personal growth. People who believe they cannot improve or succeed do not put in the effort to develop new skills or expand their knowledge. They accept their current situation as permanent and do not work towards change. This mindset limits potential and prevents people from reaching their goals. However, those with a positive outlook understand that growth is a continuous process. They believe that with effort, dedication, and the right attitude, they can improve themselves and achieve their dreams. Changing a negative mindset is not easy, but it is possible. The first step is self-awareness. People need to recognize their negative thoughts and challenge them. Instead of immediately assuming the worst, they should ask themselves whether their thoughts are based on facts or just fears. Replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations can also help shift one's mindset. For example, instead of saying, "I am not good enough," a person can say, "I am capable of learning and improving." Small changes in thinking patterns can make a huge difference over time. Another effective way to overcome negativity is by surrounding oneself with positive influences. Spending time with optimistic and supportive people can help reshape one's perspective. Reading inspirational books, listening to motivational speakers, and practicing gratitude can also contribute to a more positive mindset. Focusing on what is going well in life rather than what is going wrong can create a sense of appreciation and optimism. Taking action is also essential in breaking free from negativity. Many negative thinkers get stuck in their thoughts without actually trying to change their situation. By taking small steps toward their goals, they can build confidence and prove to themselves that success is possible. Even small achievements can create a sense of accomplishment and inspire further progress. In the end, A negative mindset is a major roadblock to success, but it is not permanent. It is a habit that can be changed with effort and determination. Those who shift their thinking from negative to positive will find themselves feeling more confident, motivated, and open to opportunities. They will face challenges with resilience, learn from failures, and attract success into their lives. Ultimately, the mind is the most powerful tool a person has. Whether it works for them or against them depends entirely on how they choose to use it. Poor time management is one of the biggest reasons why people struggle to achieve success. Time is a limited resource, and how a person chooses to use it determines their level of productivity, efficiency, and progress. Many people have ambitious goals and big dreams, but they fail to manage their time effectively, which results in unfinished tasks, missed opportunities, and constant stress. Without proper time management, even the most talented individuals struggle to make meaningful progress in their personal and professional lives. One of the main problems with poor time management is procrastination. Many people delay important tasks because they feel overwhelming, boring, or difficult. Instead of tackling their work head-on, they find distractions, such as scrolling through social media, watching television, or engaging in unproductive activities. They convince themselves that they will get to their work later, but as time passes, they realize they have wasted valuable hours, leading to rushed, last-minute efforts. This cycle of procrastination creates unnecessary stress and reduces the quality of work. Those who fail to manage their time often find themselves struggling to meet deadlines, missing out on opportunities, and feeling constantly behind in their responsibilities. Another issue related to poor time management is the inability to prioritize tasks effectively. Many people spend too much time on low-priority activities while neglecting more important responsibilities. They may start their day focusing on small, easy tasks just to feel productive, but by the time they get to the critical work, they are already exhausted. Others get caught up in urgent but unimportant tasks, constantly reacting to problems instead of working proactively on what truly matters. Without clear priorities, time gets wasted on things that do not contribute to real progress, leaving a person feeling busy but not productive. Lack of planning also contributes to poor time management. Many people start their day without a clear idea of what needs to be done, leading to wasted time figuring out their next steps. Without a structured schedule, they end up jumping from one task to another, getting distracted, or forgetting important responsibilities. Some people create to-do lists, but fail to allocate specific time slots for their tasks, resulting in unrealistic expectations and unbalanced workloads. Without a proper plan, time is often spent inefficiently, leading to frustration and incomplete work. Distractions are another major factor that contributes to poor time management. In today's digital world, constant notifications, emails, phone calls, and social media updates make it difficult to stay focused. Many people spend more time checking messages, responding to unimportant emails, or engaging in unnecessary conversations instead of concentrating on their work. Every time a person gets distracted, it takes several minutes to regain focus, reducing overall productivity. Those who do not control distractions find themselves struggling to complete even simple tasks because their attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. Lack of discipline also plays a significant role in time mismanagement. Many people struggle to stick to schedules, avoid distractions, and stay committed to their tasks. They may set goals and deadlines, but without the self-discipline to follow through, they find themselves constantly postponing their work. They let external factors dictate their time instead of taking control of their schedule. This lack of discipline results in missed deadlines, unfinished projects, and an overall feeling of being unproductive. Multitasking is another problem that leads to poor time management. Many people believe that doing multiple things at once will help them get more done, but in reality, it often reduces efficiency. When a person constantly switches between tasks, their brain has to adjust each time, leading to slower progress and increased mistakes. Instead of completing one task efficiently, they end up with several half-finished tasks that take longer than expected. Multitasking creates the illusion of productivity, but it actually wastes time and reduces overall effectiveness. Fatigue and burnout are also common consequences of poor time management. When people fail to plan their work properly, they often end up overworking themselves, staying up late to meet deadlines, or rushing through tasks at the last minute. This not only affects the quality of their work, but also takes a toll on their mental and physical health. Constantly feeling overwhelmed and exhausted leads to decreased motivation, frustration, and lower efficiency. Poor time management creates a cycle of stress and inefficiency, making it difficult to stay productive in the long run. Another effect of poor time management is a lack of work-life balance. Many people struggle to find time for personal activities, family, and relaxation because they do not manage their schedules effectively. They either spend too much time working and neglect their personal life, or they waste too much time on unimportant activities and struggle to complete their professional responsibilities. This imbalance can lead to strained relationships, dissatisfaction, and a constant feeling of being overwhelmed. When time is not managed properly, it becomes difficult to maintain a healthy balance between work, personal growth, and relaxation. A lack of goal setting also contributes to time management problems. Many people do not have clear long-term and short-term goals, which makes it difficult to allocate their time effectively. Without specific objectives, they tend to work aimlessly, wasting time on tasks that do not contribute to their overall progress. Goal setting provides direction and helps in structuring time effectively, ensuring that every action taken aligns with a larger purpose. Without clear goals, people tend to drift through their days without making meaningful progress. Unrealistic expectations also cause time management issues. Some people take on too many tasks without considering how much time they actually have. They overcommit, believing they can handle everything, but eventually they struggle to keep up with their responsibilities. This leads to stress, missed deadlines, and incomplete work. Others underestimate how long a task will take, leading to rushed efforts and poor quality results. Misjudging time requirements causes frustration and makes it difficult to maintain consistency in work. Lack of routine also affects time management. Many successful individuals follow structured routines that help them maximize productivity. Without a routine, people often waste time deciding what to do next or get distracted by unplanned activities. A daily schedule helps in creating consistency, reducing wasted time, and ensuring that important tasks are completed efficiently. Those who do not have a routine often find themselves constantly struggling to catch up, feeling disorganized, and lacking productivity. Time management also affects financial success. Many people fail to reach their financial goals because they do not allocate their time wisely. They spend too much time on activities that do not generate income or contribute to personal growth. Instead of focusing on high-value tasks, they get caught up in minor, repetitive activities that do not lead to real progress. Effective time management helps individuals make better use of their hours, ensuring that they invest their energy in tasks that bring long-term benefits. Another issue related to poor time management is a lack of accountability. Many people do not track how they spend their time, which makes it difficult to identify areas where they are wasting valuable hours. Without self-awareness, they continue with unproductive habits without realizing the impact. Keeping track of time, setting deadlines, and holding oneself accountable can help in improving productivity and efficiency. Those who fail to monitor their time often struggle to make necessary improvements, leading to repeated mistakes and inefficiency. Emotional factors also contribute to poor time management. Many people struggle with stress, anxiety, or lack of motivation, which makes it difficult to focus on tasks. When emotions take over, they tend to avoid work, delay important responsibilities, or spend time on activities that provide temporary comfort but no real progress. Emotional distractions can lead to a cycle of procrastination and wasted time, making it harder to stay productive and meet goals. Managing emotions and staying focused is essential for effective time management. Many people also struggle with decision-making, which leads to time wastage. They spend too much time overanalyzing choices, fearing that they might make the wrong decision. This constant hesitation results in delays, missed opportunities, and reduced efficiency. Quick and confident decision-making helps in saving time and ensuring that progress is made without unnecessary delays. Overthinking and indecisiveness make it difficult to manage time effectively, leading to lower productivity and increased stress. Avoiding hard work is one of the most common reasons why people fail to achieve their goals. Many individuals desire success, wealth, and personal growth, but they are unwilling to put in the necessary effort to make those dreams a reality. Hard work requires discipline, persistence, and the ability to push through challenges, yet many people look for shortcuts, easy routes, or ways to avoid difficult tasks altogether. This avoidance often stems from a fear of struggle, a desire for immediate gratification, or simply a lack of motivation to endure the discomfort that comes with effort. One major reason why people avoid hard work is the preference for comfort. Humans naturally seek ease and convenience, and when given the choice between a difficult path and an easier one, most will choose the latter. This tendency leads to procrastination, laziness, and an unwillingness to challenge oneself. Many people prefer to stay in their comfort zones rather than face the discomfort of growth, learning, or improving their skills. The problem with this mindset is that meaningful success rarely comes without effort, and those who refuse to work hard often remain stuck in mediocrity. Another issue is the modern obsession with instant results. Many people expect quick success without realizing that true achievement takes time and effort. Social media and success stories in the media often highlight the end results, but rarely show the years of dedication and struggle that went into achieving them. This creates unrealistic expectations, making people believe that if they do not see immediate results, then hard work is not worth it. As a result, they lose patience, give up too soon, and fail to develop the perseverance necessary for long-term success. Many individuals also avoid hard work because they underestimate the effort required to achieve their goals. They assume that success is easier than it actually is. And when they encounter difficulties, they feel discouraged and look for an easier way out. Some start a new project, business, or career path with enthusiasm, but the moment they realize how much effort it takes, they lose motivation and quit. This cycle of starting and stopping without real dedication prevents them from making any meaningful progress in life. Fear of failure is another reason why people avoid putting in hard work. Many individuals believe that if they try their best and still fail, it will be too painful to handle, so they prefer not to try at all. They convince themselves that if they do not put in maximum effort, they can always say they were not really trying, which protects their self-esteem. This fear-based mindset prevents them from reaching their full potential because they never truly push themselves to see what they are capable of achieving. Lack of discipline also plays a significant role in avoiding hard work. Some people struggle with self-control and fail to stay committed to their tasks. They give in to distractions, entertainment, and temporary pleasures instead of staying focused on their long-term goals. Without discipline, even the most talented individuals fail to make progress because they do not put in the consistent effort required for success. Developing discipline requires resisting temptations, staying focused, and building habits that encourage productivity, but many people find it easier to give in to laziness and inconsistency. Another factor that leads to avoiding hard work is the influence of society. In today's world, there is a growing trend of seeking shortcuts to success, with many people promoting get-rich-quick schemes, passive income ideas that require no effort, or easy ways to achieve goals. While some opportunities may offer shortcuts, the reality is that long-term and meaningful success still requires hard work. Many individuals become discouraged when they see others claiming to achieve success effortlessly, leading them to believe that working hard is unnecessary or outdated. This mindset causes them to look for easy ways out instead of committing to the effort required to excel. Some people avoid hard work because they lack a strong sense of purpose. When individuals do not have a clear goal or a strong reason for working hard, they struggle to find motivation. Without a deep sense of purpose, tasks feel meaningless, and there is little drive to push through challenges. Those who have a strong why behind their actions are more likely to embrace hard work because they understand that the effort is leading them towards something meaningful. In contrast, those who lack purpose tend to drift through life without putting in the necessary work to achieve anything significant. Lack of immediate rewards also discourages people from working hard. Many people expect to see instant results for their efforts, and when they do not, they feel frustrated and unmotivated. Hard work often requires patience, as results may not be visible for weeks, months, or even years. This delayed gratification can be difficult for many people to accept, leading them to give up before they see the benefits of their efforts. The ability to work consistently without immediate rewards is a key trait of successful individuals, but those who struggle with patience often fail to stay committed to their work. Another reason why people avoid hard work is that they compare themselves to others who seem to have it easier. When someone sees another person achieving success with what appears to be minimal effort, they feel discouraged about their own struggles. They may believe that others are simply more talented or lucky, and as a result, they avoid working hard because they assume it will not make a difference. This comparison creates a sense of helplessness, making people believe that their efforts will not pay off, so they do not even try. Some individuals avoid hard work because they have been conditioned to believe that success should come naturally. They may have grown up in environments where they did not have to work hard to get what they wanted, or they may have been praised for their intelligence or talent rather than their effort. As a result, they develop the mindset that if something requires too much effort, it means they are not naturally good at it and should give up. This belief prevents them from embracing the struggles and learning processes that come with achieving great things. A lack of accountability also contributes to the habit of avoiding hard work. When there are no consequences for not putting in effort, it becomes easy to fall into patterns of laziness and inconsistency. Many people do not have mentors, coaches, or supportive individuals who push them to stay committed to their goals. Without accountability, it is easy to make excuses, postpone important tasks, and convince oneself that hard work is unnecessary. Having someone to answer to can make a significant difference in staying committed to personal and professional goals. Many people also avoid hard work because they do not break down their goals into manageable steps. When a task feels too overwhelming, people tend to avoid it altogether. Instead of taking small, consistent steps, they see the entire challenge as too difficult and choose not to start. Breaking down tasks into smaller, achievable parts can make hard work feel more manageable, but those who fail to do this often become paralyzed by the size of their goals and avoid taking any action. Lack of energy and poor health can also contribute to avoiding hard work. When people do not take care of their physical and mental well-being, they feel tired, unmotivated, and unwilling to put in the necessary effort. Poor diet, lack of exercise, and inadequate sleep can all lead to lower energy levels, making even simple tasks feel exhausting. Those who do not prioritize their health often struggle with productivity and motivation, leading them to avoid hard work and settle for minimal effort. Some people avoid hard work because they associate it with struggle and suffering rather than progress and achievement. They view effort as something painful rather than as a stepping stone to success. This negative perception of hard work makes them resistant to putting in effort, as they believe it will only bring discomfort without any real benefits. In reality, hard work is a necessary part of growth and improvement, but those who view it as a burden rather than an opportunity tend to avoid it as much as possible. Another factor is the influence of negative past experiences. If someone has worked hard in the past but did not see the results they expected, they may develop the belief that hard work is useless. They may feel that no matter how much effort they put in, they will never succeed, leading them to give up before even trying. These past disappointments create a fear of failure and discourage people from putting in the necessary work to achieve their goals. Instead of seeing setbacks as learning experiences, they use them as excuses to avoid effort altogether.